Hey everyone, this is Run They Got Guns. We're going to be playing Battle Blade today, and today's episode is just going to be a little bit of a tutorial. There's going to be no live attacks. I also did want to make a mention that I'm going to do an extremely long live stream. Basically, what I'm going to do, and probably going to be next week, let's say a week from tomorrow, I'm going to do pretty much I'm going to try to live stream for as long as humanly possible. I don't know exactly how long other people live stream for, but I'm going to live stream a few hours at least. Basically, I'm going right before the live stream. What I'm going to do is make myself pretty much completely broke. I'm going to basically do my best to spend all of my gold, all of my sugar, all of my pearls, and I'll start it right at 6 p.m. my time. And I live in what do I live in? I live in Mountain Standard Time, so that'd be 8 p.m. on the East Coast. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play straight for several hours, and I'm going to show you how long it will take for me to max out my stars, max out the sugar, and at least get halfway on the gold, which my max is 1,050,000. Is that 1,050,000? Yeah, 1,050,000. So I'll go up to 525,000, and we'll just see how long that takes. Basically, I'm going to do a comparison as far as how long it takes in this particular game to, obtain resources as opposed to what it was for Warfriends. Okay, now I've gotten several questions on my channel as far as which ships are the best. So I'm going to go in depth on the ships, and then we're going to go in depth into the training of the crew. Now, as you can see, I personally use the shooter because that's just my style of play. The shooter is basically an all offensive weapon. You could cycle through three different, well, actually, no, yeah, well, right now at a Mark III, you could cycle through three different weapons to fire with, okay? So let's, once again, I use a lot of analogies to basically correlate things to Clash of Clans because that's a very popular mobile game that pretty much everybody knows. So let's go ahead and equate the shooter to wizards. Wizards are basically the equivalent of a shooter. They're all offensive and they have, a little bit of defensive capabilities as far as they have a reasonable amount of hit points. Okay. Next, we have the speeder. Speeder, basically, in my personal opinion, would be something like a skeleton or a skeleton spell. It's very very fast and they distract defenses. Personally, right now, I am upgrading my nitrous on it. I have just a swift torpedo as far as the weapon goes, but I mean, here's another thing. I personally don't recommend torpedoes too much. They miss, they're slow. Sometimes if you fire it too close, it will hit, but it won't register any damage. If you're a subscriber also to Ranger's channel, you've seen him hit with torpedoes, or score a hit with torpedoes, but not do any type of damage, okay? So basically, all in all, what this boat is good for is for capturing when the capture flag or capture area, I should say, is very far away from both teams. If it speeds over there and the other four members of the team can hold up the defense, well, then you'll win on capture. Okay, that's what this speeder is good for. Or also, if you want to speed over to the group with your troops or with your rest of your fleet close behind you, all of the turrets will automatically lock onto this, and maybe if you equip it with the Tesla shield, it can take some damage while your other fleet and your guildmates are pummeling them with mortars or high explosive devices like a flash fire blaster cannon and things of that nature. Okay, all right. Enforcer. This is the most balanced ship in the game. Let me just go ahead and show you. It basically has three different categories to it. Just like the speeder, it has blue, red, and yellow. This one, well, actually, this one has blue, red, and yellow also, but this one is far more balanced. To where the speeder is basically all, or not all, but mostly. Let me go and show you. Mostly yellow category. The the enforcer is a balance of yellow, red, and blue. Okay, it's the most balanced ship in the game, and I would equate this maybe to say Valkyries. Valkyries have a pretty good amount of hit points, which this one does, and they also have a pretty good attack, which this one does, and they're pretty good at defending your clan castle when you have them in your clan castle, as far as defending your base. So I would equate an enforcer to a Valkyrie, okay, in Clash of Clans. The defender, basically, defender is giants or a golem in Clash of Clans. As you can see, it only will give you a maximum of 3 slots to have weapons, and it'll give you a maximum of 5 slots to have defensive mechanisms, whether it be shield, bandages, things of that nature. You could put a turbo in it to make it faster, but these are definitely your tanking troops. Okay, that's what they're used for. Let's go on to the fixer. Fixer would basically be a healer. As you can see, it maxes out at 3 slots for duct tape, healing pulse, and a pulse launcher. And we'll go into the differences later, because one of my guildmates asked me what would be recommended for as far as healing. Would a healing pulse or the box launcher would be better? And I'll go ahead and, like I said, once right now we get into the crew as far as training goes, I'll go ahead and show you the difference. So basically that rounds out the boats that we have available to us now. There's a few more slots over here, so I'm pretty sure they'll put at least 2 more boats as the game goes on. Hopefully they will add a 5-on-5 fleet where you can fleet with 5 different people. That will be awesome. But okay, let's move to the crew. As I've done in a previous video, I told you as far as training talents go, to use the ones, and I'm going to have to actually do this one over. I'm going to retrain him so that all ships get 50% more health. But besides the thing that affects all of the ships as far as the talents go, my personal opinion, besides talents that affect, I'm actually going to have to retrain two. I'm going to have to train this one and this one. I'm going to go over here to increase all of the cannon damage. When it goes to specific talents, like level 5 here, basically you can either train it to give the blast cannon 10% more damage or the sniper cannon 10% more damage. Whichever one you choose, continue on with that same one to max its efficiency, its ability, its attack power, whatever. I'll go down and I'll show you. So okay, right here, the specific cannon of these two choices, I chose sniper. I chose everything right here, chose more points, chose everything right here. Right here, when I have another choice at level 10, I chose also the sniper. Right here at level 11, when I had a choice, I chose the sniper also. At level 12, I chose that. And basically on the way down, wherever it gives me a choice, as it will here at 16 again, I'm going to choose a sniper. On 17, I'm going to choose a sniper. On 18, I'll choose a sniper. 19, I'll choose everything. 22, I'll choose everything. 23, I'll choose everything. This one won't give me a choice to do everything, but everything. This one I'll probably choose. On 25, I'll probably choose the boost. I'll choose all the cannons right here. I'll choose all the cannons right here. And then these are single choices, which doesn't give you much of a choice. But okay, that's basically what I wanted to show you as far as training your crew. Whichever one that you select, continue on down the line with that particular one. I need to retrain him as well, because turbo here, turbo here. I don't use the overboost. I have more nitrous because I like the quick, short boost to get out of the way of mortar fire. So I'm going to have to retrain him there. I chose all the ships right here. I'm going to have to retrain this to nitrous boost right here, right here. That's good right there. Health points for the ships. Speeder ship. When I come down to here to number 12, I'm going to also more speed for all the ships. This one doesn't give me a choice. This one doesn't give me a choice. But since I'm sticking with nitrous, I'm going to choose nitrous right here. Choose this over here. Go ahead and I guess pick this because there's no choice. Right here is basically one of the only times that I will choose to pick the more resources, as far as when you get the care packages. Down here, more damage. Of course, there's no choice here. When we get to 24 and 25, I'm definitely going to select the nitrous because, like I said, I'm sticking with one thing. Here I'll choose the gift package because I'm not going to use overboost too much. Down here I'll choose the ships, and down here I'll choose the ships. Okay, now let's go to Felix. As I pointed out to my guild member, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys here, basically he has 2 things that can heal surrounding troops. He has either this healing pulse right here or the box launcher. Okay, now check this out. It starts with the healing pulse, okay? So we have 1 talent of healing pulse, 2 talents of healing pulse, 3 talents of healing pulse, 4 talents of healing pulse right there, and that's it. Okay, so 4 times you can upgrade the power of your healing pulse, specifically the healing pulse. Okay, not anything else. So let's go ahead and check of the box launcher. Okay, so we have repair box launcher right there. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7, there's 8, there's 9, there's 10. There's 11, 12. 12 different times on Felix's talents you can upgrade the repair box launcher. That specifically, okay? But what you can do is, because like I said, I honestly believe that the pulse is much better because first of all, it affects more ships than the box launcher, because the repair box launcher only repairs one ship. So once again, you want to do as much splash damage or splash healing as possible. So when you're training the talents, pick the pulse right here. Pick the increases the power of all repairing items by 5%. Right here, I basically chose all the ships to get 50 once again, just because it's an area effect, or it's the effect of all the troops. Right here, I picked that. I'm probably actually going to have to retrain him for this duct tape right there, simply because I'm probably not going to use the box launcher. Here, I chose all of the ships. Repair pulse, of course. This, I'm going to choose all of the ships right there. Maybe, you know what, for number 10, and where was it? And number 5, I'll just leave it on the repair box launcher, because I might get, or I'm definitely going to upgrade my fixer to a higher level. Here, I'll definitely pick this one. If I am going to, see, that's the choice that you have to make at number, what is it? Number 10, number 5, and number 12. If you're going to stay away from the repair box launcher, well, then you could obviously pick this in the duct tape. It's really up to your preference, but right here, definitely I'll choose the pulse. I'll choose the reload time of all healing weapons. Choose that. Like I said, basically the box launcher or the duct tape here, but all healing items right there. Of course, no choice there, no choice there. All healing items right there. And definitely the pulse right there. This, here we go again, another difficult choice. This, no choice, this, no choice, this, no choice, no choice. Okay, so that's basically it. As you can see, I have not even hired these, which I need to do simply because Sinclair upgrades. As you can see in talent number 4, the bandage, which I have a rare one. Blastian, I do not use mines, but he does help the defender. I don't use rockets or torpedoes, but he's just good to have to unlock some talents, at least for the bandage. So I'm gonna have to hire him pretty soon. As far as Dr. Buzzkill goes, I don't use a Tesla bolt. And what is this? This increases the stun duration, but so we don't have any choices there. I'll definitely pick this. What I am going to do is upgrade the Tesla shields. Well, at least there. Pick the fixture ship here probably, or maybe the Tesla shield. I don't know. That every time I can, I'm going to increase the hit point damage of the Tesla shield, because in a later video I'll tell you guys I'm going to try something out to see if my theory holds water. But I believe the Tesla shield is a little bit overpowered for reasons I'm not going to go into now, but that'll be a later video. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank you all for still watching my videos. As I said, I'm sorry that I left Warfriends. I just could not deal with that anymore. And I wish you all the best of luck if you are continuing on with Warfriends. If you want to continue to watch my videos on this game and future games, which I will play, as soon as I see another good game come out, I will continue to give you the best statistical and tactical advantages that I possibly can. And yeah, just thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.